Hi, I'm Mickey Zeta, and it's Sunday Night Wine with Mickey. I'm going to talk to you about that title at the end of the video, but right now it's still Sunday Night Wine with Mickey. I have done it again. I can't believe it. It's made me crazy. Who preaches all the time that domestic abuse needs to be out of the closet, needs to be exposed, that we need to get it into the spotlight? Who says that? Me? And who encourages survivors to speak their truth, to tell their stories, to come out and let people know that abuse does work, that we need to break down those walls? Who says that? Me. So who just about fell back into the quagmire of fear about what might be said or what is being said, and being nervous about something that surrounding domestic abuse? Me. I'm surprised. I surprised myself. It's kind of blown me away that this incident that occurred got me running back and hiding. There's a magazine, a local magazine here in town. It's called Englewood Healthy Living, and I advertise in that magazine. The editor is Randy Moore, and he does a great job. He's a great supporter of Surviving Abuse Network, and he's a good supporter of mine. And he wrote a little news brief, and he sent it to me for approval. It's, well, here's what he wrote, and I'm going to read it so I get it right, okay? So he wrote, Mickey Zeta has produced more than 100 short podcasts focused on inspiring messages and practical insights to help women who have chosen to move beyond their abusive relationships. The media entrepreneur created a new website at survivingabusenetwork.com to present her podcast to women in our community and around the world. A survivor of domestic abuse herself, Mickey has channeled her negative experiences into a positive and empowering enterprise. She describes herself as a change agent, a guide, and uniquely qualified mentor. In addition to her many podcasts posted at survivingabusenetwork.com, Mickey has created a private, members-only Facebook page. Whoops, the page is upside down. Facebook page, Facebook group, and a YouTube channel. So visit healthyliving.com to read Mickey's article about her journey in becoming an entrepreneur, a podcast entrepreneur to help women. Wow, huh? It's a pretty cool little paragraph. It says a lot. It sounds great. And I was momentarily ecstatic. Then the fear, the anxiety, that awful pit and knot in the pit of my stomach, it just exploded in myself. What if my abuser reads that? What if he sees it? I don't know if he knows I'm doing Surviving Abuse Network. What if he sees that? And what if he talks to somebody? I don't know who he would talk to. I don't know what he would say. It's silly, but it's a fear. And that's how fear is. It just grows and grows in our minds. What if a business acquaintance of mine who doesn't know my history, doesn't know what I'm about, reads that article? Does it change their opinion of who I am? What if people in town who know me, but they don't know my story either, will they respond to me differently? Will they not want to be friends with me? I don't know. And these are all unfounded fears. I get that. But that imposter syndrome, it jumps right out. What if, what if, what if? I am totally shocked that those long-held fears and all those anxieties popped up now. I've been out of abuse for 15 years. For 2 years, I've been married to a fabulous man, a loving, kind man. He's understanding. He gets my history. He understands why I behave the way I do sometimes. I've been speaking my truth since May of 2017. So it's about 8 months. I've been out there. I've been talking and writing honestly about my experiences. I encourage other abuse survivors to tell their stories, to speak their truth, to bring domestic abuse out of the closet into the spotlight. You've heard me say that how many times? Recognizing the depth of fear that this news brief brought up in me, I began to question myself. Am I really as dedicated to this cause as I think that I am? Am I a fraud? Am I not willing to completely walk my talk? Those are the things that ran through my head. Am I encouraging other survivors to step out there, to tell their stories, to excavate old wounds and to relive horrors and relive ugly stories? What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I wondered. And that thought ran through my mind for several nights. Now I know. Now I know what I'm doing. It's none of those things. It's none of those things. It's none of those fearful things that I just mentioned. It's that our important life experiences stay with us. And our emotions stay with us too. It's amazing to me. They stay attached. How many years did I live protecting my abuser? More than 3 decades in marriage. And about 15 years since I got out. That's a lot of years of protecting somebody who treated me poorly. Recognizing and working through my fearful responses to this news brief, it's made me stronger, more dedicated, and a lot more fired up to pursue my mission. As survivors, we embrace our new, healthy, safe lives. And we have to deal with the crap. We have to deal with the crap in that process. It's part of the deal. It's the reality of our past experiences. Those things haven't gone away just because we got out. They're still living in our heads. And that's okay. That's human. We have the choice then to seize the opportunity to return to being victims when those fearful things happen, or we can say, all right, this is going to make me stronger. I know I'm doing the right thing. It makes me a stronger survivor. It's a tough choice. It's a lot easier to stay a victim. I know that by working through this stuff again, I'm better prepared to coach, to be a mentor to other women who have escaped abuse, because I've lived it. I know it. And I know it doesn't just go away. Whoops, this page is upside down too, this page of notes. Not one of us is perfect. If we erase our past, we cheat ourselves and other women of the experiences that we've endured in our lives, the good and the bad. We can use that negativity for good, to say, all right, this is where I was. These are the things that happened. I allowed them to happen. I didn't leave. And some people don't like that. Some people don't like that statement, but it's true. I could have left. And I didn't live in abuse where I had guns held to my head. So then when I got out, I wondered, was I really abused? I wasn't hospitalized ever. Was I really abused? And that's part of the trauma. That's part of the conditioning that we've all experienced. And that's part of what came up last week with this news brief. Was I really abused? So here's the good news. I said yes, a resounding yes, to this news brief being posted. I'm actually excited to have it come out. It'll be in a month or two. And it'll have a half-page ad in the magazine too, along with, inside that ad, on the ad is my picture. So I've come a long way, and I just want you to know that it's normal, it's natural to question what really is going on. It's normal to question, was I really abused? Did I do the right thing? Did I not try hard enough? Am I a fraud? Am I a fraud? Well, I'm not a fraud. I'm not a fraud. I just have a huge mission, and I have a huge story, and I'm so happy to be sharing it with you. Thank you for listening to this live video. I'll be back on Wednesday night, so come join me again and bring a friend. Bring a friend. I'm starting a new 4-part series. It's going to start in the end of February. It's called I'm Creating the Life I Love. And I've got some information that'll be up this week, probably tomorrow or the next day. And there'll be a sign-up page on my webpage, survivingabusenetwork.com. So check that out too. If you want more information, message me or send me an email. Mickey Zada, MICKIEZADA, 7 at gmail.com. MickeyZada7@gmail.com. Also, I have one more thing. I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the video, and I'm going to follow up now. I've been calling this video Sunday Night Wine with Mickey, and Wednesday night is Wednesday Night Live with Mickey. Well, in stepping more solidly and more visibly into Surviving Abuse Network, I want to change the names of these videos. I'm still going to do Sunday night at 7:30, and maybe the name of that will be Toasting Abuse, Toasting Abuse Survivors, Toasting Abuse Survivors. And I want to change the Wednesday night one. Maybe it's going to be called Join Us, We Are a Thriving Community, or Join Us, We Are Thriving After Abuse. So obviously, I don't have the total names down, the final names, but I'm asking for your help. You've been listening to these videos for a while, and so if you have suggestions, please post them on the webpage, on the Facebook page, and I'll take a look, and maybe we'll have a contest. Maybe we'll have a contest to name both these videos. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be back again on Wednesday night, 7:30, right here. And I'm posting this one on the page, Surviving Abuse Network page. So if you had trouble finding it on my webpage, I'll be posting it after it's finished on all the pages, and you can check it out then. Thank you. I'm Mickey Zeta. Thank you for listening to my trauma. It really was a trauma when I got this news release, and now I'm glad. I'm so happy that I worked through it, and I've chosen to allow it to be published. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Good night. See you on